Hey there. I'm smiling because I love sports analogies. So many of you guys know that I was a hockey player, and there's a great book called Expert Secrets. In that book, Russell Brunson kind of lays out a brilliant game plan on how to go from being the underdog into the lead dog. And some of you will notice that sometimes I'll poke my rivalry. Good rivalries do that. Here in Michigan, we have Michigan sports and we have Michigan versus Ohio State. Well, a lot of my friends and business partners are Ohio State fans. And inevitably, when that rivalry comes up, we talk a little smack. Yet at the end of the day, we all play in the same league, and the league's not the same without those rivalries. So I think that it can be done in such a way that it's having fun with each other, increasing what we give to the end consumer, and just making sure you don't go too far. Now, one of the things that I learned in sports was when you are the underdog, how do you get their attention? I remember a particular hockey game. We were playing a team that, frankly, was a better team. They were bigger, they were tougher, they were faster. And we knew we had to do something in order to get the edge. Well, what our coach said was in the first period, just go out, and I don't care how many penalties you get underneath their skin. And so what we did was, and they were only wearing half visors and we were wearing full cages. I mean, we just went after them. I mean, we cut people, we checked them into the boards, we ran their goalie. I mean, it was a dumpster fire. Then the coach said this: in the second period, anybody who gets a penalty won't be playing the third period of the next game. So what happened was we went in, we got underneath their skin, we got their focus from winning the game to taking our heads off. Man, they came after us. And so sometimes in business, you're getting underneath somebody's skin to get their focus and attention off of what they're doing. Now, what you got to make sure that you do is keep your focus on the prize. And it is a balancing act. And when you're gamifying what you're doing, there's a time where you're going to be outmatched. You're going to have to do what you need to do so that you can win that one time out of 100 times. Now, I'm not saying do anything that's illegal or unethical or anything like that. Let me give you an example. When I was a brand new agent, I was against a top agent. In fact, this particular top agent was somebody who I mentored under. I shadowed him. He was 10 times the agent as me. So when I went into the listing appointment, I said, so you've already met with Tom? And they said, yeah. And I said, well, Tom probably went through the stats. In fact, the stats that I get are from Tom. There's nobody who knows stats better. So something tells me he probably spent 45 minutes walking through the stats with you. And they're like, it was actually like 50 minutes. I said, perfect. We don't even need to talk about it because I'm sure Tom gave you a number like $147,138. And they said, funny you say that. It was $147,565. Now, I don't know the exact numbers yet. You get the point. I said, well, Tom's way smarter than me. Yet here's the way my brain thinks. How about we go at 150,000, give $1,000 buyer agent bonus. We sit on that price gap, because people are usually looking 125 to 150, 150 to 175. We sit on that price gap and it'll work. Here's the other thing is I just looked, Tom's got 49 listings. So you'll be one of 50. I mean, he's a listing king. He's knocking out of the park. I have none. I just sold my last listing. And if you look at me, I'm a skinny dude. If I don't sell your listing, I'm not going to eat. So by all means, you're probably much better off listing with Tom. I'm going to ask for an opportunity. Has there ever been a time in your business where someone gave you an opportunity where they probably shouldn't have given you the opportunity, yet they did? That's what I'm asking for. In fact, if at any time you want to cancel, I'll hand you a cancellation. And I use the same photographer as Tom because I didn't reinvent the wheel. I'll hand the listing over. I'll even go and get his listing side and step aside if at any point I'm not doing the job. My point is Tom was a better agent, but I knew the game plan going on where I could separate myself as a new agent where they'd get all my focus. Didn't talk bad about Tom at all, yet I did get under his skin, quote unquote, so to speak. See, when you know your competition, you can push their buttons. Now, Tom was great about it. He was actually happy for me. And he's like, I'll get you next time. And I think there's something good about friendly competition. So where am I going with this? Make sure you're staying focused. Meaning at the end of the day, we're all going to be better off focusing on our business And when you're up against the competition, you should know what your value add is against theirs. It doesn't mean that you're going to win, yet what are you doing to differentiate yourself from the competition? So anyways, if you like this video, let me know. Obviously, I know some people see me poking Keller Williams a little bit. Keller Williams is our industry leader. With what they've done in this industry, I know my career wouldn't be where it is. We're the new kid on the block. They're 150,000+ agents. We're 33,000 agents, and we can only hope to get to the level that they are today sometime in the future. So any poking that I'm doing, it's all in good fun. When we have competition, we can serve the consumer better. And ultimately, at the end of the day, when we sharpen our sword, they should sharpen their sword, and the end consumer benefits in the end. So anyways, if you don't like what I throw down, if you don't like the fact that I am competitive, I will battle, and we're probably not a good fit. Anyways, hope you're doing well. Happy week to you, and do me a favor, go help someone. Help enough people get what they want, and you'll get everything that you want. Peace out.